Where in the world have y'all been? I mean, it's been well over a week since you've seen a video. Well, what you been doing? Well, I've been dropping this, getting ready to do this and a whole lot of this. But yeah, so all last week, rain. Let me double check this. Double and triple check a trailer, because you'll always forget something. But all right, we're good. Rain all last week, cold temperatures. Rained a little bit this morning, but not enough to stop you or slow you down. But it is chilly. I'm not saying cold, it's just chilly. But yeah, so that slowed down the work a ton. But this week we're back at it. My buddy's still letting me use the dump trailer since last week was a wash, no pun intended. So we're going to get done this week, all we can get done. So guys, glad to see you. Glad to be back. Hope you miss me. I'm just kidding. But anyway, let's get started and I'll show y'all what we're getting into today, all right? All right. So y'all know what I'm going to be using. Articulating hedge trimmer, that hedge trimmer. That's mainly it. Those little HP 44s, hand pruners. Let's see. These guys right here, love them. Lost a pair the other day, broke my heart. Had a backup. So I've got that stage there. I'm gonna trim up those. I'm not doing a crepe murder on them. I'm just trimming them, making them look pretty. That one, or both those. Get the suckers off that. Get that guy back in shape. Pretty gnarly. Trim up this a little bit. So she wants to be able to see underneath it. Get this guy. That one's, I've done it several times. I hate it. I'll be spraying all that if it quits raining. It's not really raining, it's just that cold mist. Just to make it fun. Shape up a little Japanese maple there. Just make it look pretty again. And then get that scraggly stuff. And now it's not, it looks like it's near the power lines, but it's really not. And get all the suckers off of it. And she wants to be able to see underneath that as well. So yeah, that's today. Guys, I've got a list a mile long of jobs like this. Well, a mile long. I've got about the length of my arm. So yeah, the leaves are falling. That's what it looks like here. A lot of them have already lost. Here, I'll show you. See, a lot of leaves are already coming down. So I've got these jobs to knock out, and leaf jobs. And believe it or not, I've still got some mowing to do. So just letting you know what's going on in the area. Okay, let me address something. I had a good comment on a video not too long ago that said, hey, just being nice. Word of advice, we'll say, need to lock that trailer up before you come back and everything's gone. Guys, I'm not saying I live in a completely crime-free neighborhood, because that would be a huge falsification, because yes, we do have crime around here, but it's not bad, but we do have crime. But like, we're at the job site I'm on right now. Let me show you something real quick. A customer right there, strong believer in the Second Amendment. Strong believer in the Second Amendment. This house right here, my daughter and his son been going to school together since kindergarten. So that covers this side right here, okay? That guy right there watches this house, because of the circumstances going on at this house. He keeps an eye on it. He's kind of like neighborhood watchman, looking after her. Graduated high school with that house. Know them very well. That's a customer of mine. So I've got this right here covered, and I've got this right here covered, that I promise you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses surrounding this. Somebody's got an eye on this trailer. And if something nefarious goes on with it, they're going to alert me. Home, they're home. I see his vehicle up there, so he's home, and I know she's home. So I kind of know my surroundings, and if I am in a sketchy neighborhood, we'll say, I do take precautions on it. But 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, I'm in a situation such as this. So I appreciate the concern, but I try and stay vigilant about it myself. But again, I welcome the comment and I appreciate it, but it's in the back of my mind as well. And that's why I know my situation like this. All right, so I took that to go around and get the low stuff. So I'll get up all that mess and then grab that and we'll go to work on it. All right, let's take a look at what we got so far. Got those guys trimmed up right there. All the suckers cleared, just kind of raised it up. Same thing here, just kind of raised it up. Got that back in shape. I'm gonna spray those. Got that all taken care of. Now, she wanted to be able to see underneath that tree. I believe she can see underneath that tree. Now, I hate this bush. I can't stand it. There is actually a chain link fence down in there somewhere that I've got to take it down to. So this thing is actually going to come down to about right here. I'll get y'all some footage of that. We'll do a little bit of time lapse with it. So let's get started. All right, let's take a look at this thing. See how far over it goes. Oh, Lordy. All right, so the neighbors showed up and I asked them if they minded me going back on their side as long as I cleaned it up. So that helped me get this part back here that I was having a hard time reaching from the ladder. But once I got on their side of the property and just articulated the hedge trimmer, it was a piece of cake. So, and then got that cleaned up. But I've done this thing for years and I still don't like it. It's just an ugly bush that was planted like, I think 40 years ago. And they just don't get rid of it. They just keep trimming it. So there's that. And I want to talk about that here in just a second. All right, let's take a look at that guy real quick because it's about to change. All right, so as usual, my dumb butt put this thing up before I talked about it. And this was one of the main focuses of my video today, is this little giant leveler. And this is a big one. It's heavy as a chunk of lead, but if y'all have had any experience with it, you already know something, so I ain't telling you nothing new. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about this is, so I was in my buddy's garage the other day. Went over, I can't even remember what I went over there for, but anyways, and I saw it hanging on the wall. I was like, I didn't know you had one of those. How you like it? And he's like, oh man, they're awesome. And we got to talking about it. I was like, dude, I've got a hedge trimming job coming up that thing would be perfect for, because I've been using a 12-foot just step ladder, a 12-foot step ladder. I was like, dude, that thing's wobbly. I know one day I'm just going to topple on it. And he's like, man, just text me whenever you are going to do that job and holler at me. I'll raise the garage door. You can get it out and take it. So, yeah. So I picked it up this morning, and I'd never used one before, but that thing is a trick. So if you guys have experience with it, like I said, I'm not telling you nothing you don't already know. But on hills like I was doing this morning, and then that hedge job you saw, I've been on the same property all day, but you see how that goes at a bank there? So that thing is perfect where you can extend one side or let the other, but that was perfect. But like any other tool, if you're going to use it once or twice a year and it's going to sit in the garage the rest of the time, it probably ain't worth it. But if you do a lot of these jobs, it's a lot safer and probably well worth it to not get on a 12-foot step ladder trying to do this stuff. So I think y'all can leave in the comments, because I haven't looked, but I think the last time I looked at one like that is like what, $500 or $600. So yeah, but it's like anything else, you got to be able to justify it, spending that much money on something. But I will definitely consider that, and I've been talking to y'all about this for a long time. And my buddy Pablo, y'all know him as the Black Sheep, just sent me a picture of a dump trailer, because me and him have been talking about it for the past 2 years. And I was like, did you buy it? And he sent me a video. It's going home, and I had it in the rear view mirror. So congratulations to Pablo for growing the business, because that's going to come in super handy. Like I said, well, me and him both been talking about buying one of those for a couple of years, and he finally pulled the trigger on it. So congratulations to him. Days are short. Sun's going down. I ain't done yet, but almost. I'll give y'all a recap after I finish, and yeah, there we go. All right, so the season's only over, if you want it to be over. If all you do is mow, which I don't blame you, I mean, I understand it, then yeah, season's pretty much done. May have a little bit left. There's that tree. And then little Japanese maple. So yeah. But yeah, as far as my work goes, and a lot of y'all know, it's November 3rd. So we've got another month and a half. I hope to keep going like this all the way up till Christmas. Probably take January off, but for sure the rest of November. And then the leaves are still, some of them are still holding on, so we'll still have leaf cleanups to do. So let me leave you with 3 things. Number 1, if you've got a Sam's, go check these out. Pretty cool pants, fleece line or flannel lined. I picked them up, thought I'd try them out, and so far I like them. I think they're only like $22 at Sam's, so that's some good warm weather gear, work pants. They're Coleman, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're Coleman. Number 2, let me know your thoughts in the comments about the little giant ladder. Do you have one? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Is there a cheaper alternative that I should look at? I'd like to know y'all's feedback on the Little Giant ladder, because I do a lot of these jobs in the spring and the fall, and a ladder like that would come in super. It'd be great for safety, honestly, instead of me climbing up on that stupid 12-foot step ladder. So, and we always got to keep safety as a concern. And number 3, what is driving me absolutely mad? I freaking hate it. Why do we change times? Fall back, spring forward. No, it should not be pitch dark at 6 o'clock. I can't stand it. It puts me in this seasonal depression crap. You know, you could still be working for a few more hours, but I want to know y'all's thoughts on that too. Do you hate the fallback time change? Because I can't stand it. So Little Giant ladder and time change. Let me know your thoughts on it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe. And guys, we're going to keep at it, so I'll catch you on the next one. All right.